Are you tired of feeling guilty after consuming energy drinks that you know are bad for your health? If so, just take a look at what Huberman has to say on the topic.
A number of energy drinks, and in particular pre-workouts, contain things that are precursors to dopamine, and on their own, even if you didn't engage in the activity, would cause the release of dopamine to a substantial degree. They do cause the release of dopamine to a substantial degree. And over time, that will deplete your dopamine. So energy drinks, pre-workout drinks, drugs of various kinds that people take to study and pay attention, Adderall, Ritalin, armodafinil, modafinil, taken repeatedly over time will reduce the level of satisfaction and joy that you get from the activities you engage in while under the influence of those compounds.
After hearing his explanation there, I was honestly a bit freaked out and had to find out more about this myself. I came across multiple bits of info that mentioned how low dopamine can result in so many things, some of them being worse sleep, a bad mood, unable to focus, and a major lack in motivation. Even this study was done to show what the biggest impacts are on those with signs of low dopamine. As a positive to all of this, however, I happened to come across this post from Huberman as well, with him mentioning he has his own Yerba Mate brand he is a part of. I never knew much about it until coming across this.
One thing that's interesting about mate is it causes a slight decrease in heart rate for reasons that still escape me. There's a single study showing that heart rate is slightly reduced, which is kind of nice because when I drink too much caffeine, my heart rate goes up. Maybe that would increase my fidgeting and my fat burning, but I don't like the feeling of having my basal heart rate being up too high. I like my heart rate elevated during exercise, but not when I'm just kind of resting or working and throughout the day.
I thought this was super interesting and could be worth looking into also, and I found this bit of info on how this can interact with you once taken. It is shown to have the same amount of caffeine that you would get from drinking multiple cups of coffee, but seems like a much healthier option. Now, since I'm glued to scrolling on TikTok, I happened to come across this brand that's called Wisdom Tea. It's actually a mix of yerba mate, but also green tea, and it is blended together to make the smoothest form of natural energy you can get without the crash afterwards. It also contains L-theanine, which is proven to keep you relaxed and is highly beneficial when mixed with caffeine. I've been using this myself for about a week now, and I'll never go back. I was sure to link it for you guys below to try out for yourself. Let me know if you enjoy it too.